believe the year has gone so quickly, and we're back here again. And that was a little round that I wrote to celebrate this time of year. We're going to carry on. Ooh. With a song called the Boar's Head Carol, which was traditionally sung by students at Queen's College, is that right? In Oxford. And they sang it as they brought the boar's head in for the feast. It's quite an old song. I think 15th century, something like that. So we're going to sing you that, and then we're going to sing a song, a Hawaiian song called E Malama, and it's a celebration of the earth, which I think is something that we should be celebrating at this time of year. So, the boar's head and E Malama.
Rosemary, and I pray you, my masters, be merry.
sing you one more song before we get you to have a sing. Are you ready? Great. We're going to sing you a wintry song, California Dreaming, by the Mamas and Papas.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church, passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees, and I pretend to pray. You know, a preacher like the cold, he knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell, I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. On such a winter's day. On such a winter's day.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to have a sing of Good King Wenceslas. In a minute, there's going to be some words on the old, what's it? And while we're waiting for that, can you just welcome to the stage Corra Sound? So for this song, there are bits that we all sing, the first verse, for example, and then after that point, the chaps are going to sing the part of Good King Wenceslas, and all the unbroken voices are going to sing the part of the page. Is that okay? I'm going to do some actions so you know when to sing. Okay, here we go. So we start all together.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. In the patron
audience, thank you. We're going to sing a joint song now, which you're welcome to sing along with as well. We're going to sing Ding Dong Merrily and High, and then we're going to hand over to the wonderful Corra Sound.
Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Ding dong merrily the sky is ringed with angels singing. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. In so himmel below, let steeple bells be swung, and dee-o-ee-o-ee-o, by priest and people sung. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna in excelsis. Pray you dutifully blind, your matin chime ye ringers. May you beautifully rhyme, your eventide song ye singers. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis.
Good evening. Is this on? Hello? Good evening. We're delighted to be invited back as guests of Horsell Sings and to be back here in St Mary's Church with all of you. We are Corra Sound, and Corra means heart. So we sing from the heart and with our hearts, to all of your hearts. We are going to begin this evening with 3 pieces from Britain's well-loved Ceremony of Carols. He wrote the Ceremony of Carols when he was on a voyage on a cargo ship from the US to the UK during the Second World War. And he took the texts from medieval poetry. So we are going to try, we sing with our hearts and we try to be authentic. So we are going to try and do our best to sing medieval English. So if you hear words that sound a little strange, like mark good cheer being make good cheer, and the Queen of Bliss being the Queen of Bliss, that's what we're talking about. So the 3 pieces. The third one, Deo Gratias, with its playful imitation, traces the Christmas story back to Adam and Eve. The second of our pieces celebrates Mary, the Queen of Virtue. And the first one we're going to sing welcomes in the Midwinter Festival, all of the celebratory days between Christmas Day and Candlemas. Welcome you, welcome you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome,
the next piece we're going to sing for you, you may recognise... Thank you. Is that better? You may recognise the words to this next piece as In the Bleak Midwinter by the poet Christina Rossetti. And you probably know the Holst setting of this song best. Perhaps you even know the setting by Harold Darke. But this is by Joanna Forbes Lestrange, who is a wonderful composer, I think possibly local-ish, yes. And she felt that for this glorious poem, that possibly some of the settings we already know don't quite encapsulate the words, and that the freezing winter in particular that the story takes place in. And so she wanted to write a setting in a minor key, and something that really reflected the words as she saw them. And apart from being just a wonderful composer, she also sang with and directed the Swingle Singers for a time, who are a brilliant a cappella group. And you can really hear in the setting that we're about to sing her experience in this, setting voices in a way that imitates a piano or a harp, and really pulling out what sounds like instrumental lines and lacing them throughout the textures of the vocal lines. So you will hear there's a soprano solo in this, and then underneath there's lots of dings and dings going on that sort of reflect a percussive instrumental line as well.
Thank you. So to end the first half, we're going to sing one of our favourite arrangements. It's the part song, The Snow by Elgar. Now tonight we're going to sing the original arrangement, which was for women's voices only. Interestingly enough, the words were written by Elgar's wife sometime before he actually composed the piece. Her name was Caroline Alice Elgar, and tonight we're lucky enough to have our own Caroline on the piano. Listen to how beautifully she plays the parts for the 2 violins and the piano accompaniment. Also, listen out for the evocative, lush, rich tones of Elgar's arrangement, which I hope you enjoy. As an alto, I certainly do.
I don't know if any of you know what a wassail is. It's a very old English tradition. Wassail literally means good health, which involves drinking a toast. And I think the term drinking a toast comes from wassailing because traditionally wassailers, singers and mummers would go around houses and they would wassail, the people of the house, the apple trees, and they would give toast, literally toast, to the apple trees and the bees, encouraging them to produce more in the following year. So this wassail is called the Newdigate wassail, collected in Newdigate, which is not far from here in Surrey. And you'll recognise the melody, part of the melody, because a lot of folk songs were taken for traditional Christian carols. So this is the Newdigate wassail.
Joy come to you and to our wassail.
thank you. We're going to sing you a song made famous by David Bowie and Bing Crosby. An unlikely combination. The song was originally written by Catherine Kennicott Davis, and then there was this counter melody put over the top, which you will hear. And it's a plea for peace on earth, which is, I think, something that we could do with right now. So this is The Little Drummer Boy and Peace on Earth.
They told me,
Thank you. We're really going to lower the tone now, I'm afraid. We're going to sing a song that was made famous by Bob Dylan, in fact, Must Be Santa.
Who's got a beard that's long and white? Santa's got a beard that's long and white. Who comes round on special night? Santa comes round on special night. Special night. Beard that's white. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Santa Claus. Who wears boots and suit of red? Santa wears boots and suit of red. Who wears a long cap on his head? Santa wears a long cap on his head. Cap on head. Suit that's red. Special night. Beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
Who's got a big red cherry nose?
Santa's got a big red cherry nose.
Who lost his way? Ho, ho, ho!
Santa lost his way, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho!
Cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Who very soon will come our way? Santa very soon will come our way. 8 little reindeers will they say? Santa little reindeer will he say? Reindeer say, come our way.
Ho, ho, ho!
Cherry nose, cap on head, suit that's red, special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus.
We're going to seamlessly and very quietly hand back to Corra Sound.
Before I introduce our next song, just in case any of you are feeling a little forlorn that you're being ignored by our wonderful director Amy, she's completely lost her voice, which is why we're doing all the talking for her. So the next song that we're going to sing is by a composer called Francis Roots Haddon, who was born in the Bushan Mountains in China in 1910. Her father was the bishop of the local area, an American bishop. And they lived there from the early 1900s up until the outbreak of hostilities between China and Japan in 1938, when they moved back to America. And then in 1966, after things had thawed out again between America and China, Frances and her husband, who was a pianist, went back to China and were hosted by the authorities there, where she performed a suite of music that she wrote based on Chinese folk songs she remembered from her childhood. 2 years after that, she published one of those songs with some words that she wrote herself based on an anonymous 2nd century Chinese poem called Xiao Bao Bao, which means precious little one.
Green, green, the
Now you'll probably know O Come, Emmanuel, 18th century version. However, Veni Veni, Emmanuel, comes from a 12th century version, probably one of the earliest carols ever written. Talks of longing, hope, and for the coming of the Messiah. And this clever arrangement by the jazz singer, Winnie Bruckner, she mixes kind of Gregorian chant with vocal dissonance, which is very moving and very captivating. And it's great for us. We get the tune as well down here. So.
Qui
next piece is written by the choral composer Andrew Carter. And Andrew Carter has been writing choral music for decades and has written some fabulous small-scale pieces as well as some larger works. Andrew Carter is based mainly in York, where he now lives. And I had the pleasure of being a very, very part-time PA for Andrew Carter back in the 90s. And it was a pleasure. It was just after I graduated from university, and I think he took pity on me and gave me various bits of work, which included filing and sorting out the rubbish, and also playing through, proofreading his handwritten manuscripts to see whether he'd written what he thought he'd written at the piano, which was no pressure at all for me. But he was a very generous character, and he had many quirks and hobbies. He was a big Rupert fan. He also really loved Morris Minor cars. And when my little Ford Fiesta gave up and went to the garage, he said, "Don't worry, you can borrow a Morris Minor. You just adjust the seat by tipping it forward and sticking a plank of wood underneath, and it puts it at the right height." So lots of fond memories of Andrew. And I've told him that we're singing this piece tonight. He's delighted. It's his 86th birthday tomorrow. This is a wonderful French tune arranged by Andrew Carter, and the text is from the Venerable Bede. And he originally wrote it for the nuns of St Mary's Convent. I can't say that we are nun-like in our attire and manner, but we hope you enjoy. This is a very joyful piece, A Maid Most Gentle.
Thank you, Amy. Is this working? It's working. So just before we sing the last of our only Corra Sound pieces, we wanted to say a special thank you. Thank you to Horsell Sings for having us today. It's been a real pleasure. It feels like coming home. We did this last year, we've done it before. It's really lovely to sing with you. Thank you so much for welcoming us. And a special thank you also to everyone here in the audience who've been so warm and so welcoming. We've absolutely loved coming to Horsell today, and we hope to be back for more. So thank you very much. Also, if you'd like to hear any more of Corra Sound singing, please do come and, well, pop online to our website. And if you sign up there, we've got a little contact form. If you sign up there, we'll send you details of our up-and-coming concerts. And we'd really love to see you at any future events. And our website, if you just give us a Google or go corrasound.co.uk, you'll find us. Now, for our last piece, we have something very, very, very special. A little bit different. So we are performing Blessed Be That Maid Mary. Now, many of you might have heard other renditions of Blessed Be. This one's a little bit special. It is a traditional English carol, of course, that celebrates the Virgin Mary. And what you'll notice within the piece that we sing is that there's alternating English and Latin verses. What makes this a little bit special, a little bit different, is it is, of course, written by none other than our very own Amy Bebbington, who can't speak today, so I'm trying to do my best for her. No pressure at all, but she's given us the most wonderful makeover. In this story, of course, the Blessed Be That Maid Mary, the carol tells the familiar nativity story. But what I love about this piece is she's combined so beautifully really wonderful melodic lines with very jaunty rhythms, definitely keep us on our toes as singers. And there's a real variance in pace, dynamics, texture, all things we recognise when we sing with Amy, because she's so brilliant at drawing those out of her. Amy is the most wonderful sort of director of Corra Sound, and she is really an exceptional leader. So to sing one of her own pieces is always a real treat, and this personally is one of my absolute favourites. For all the reasons I've just said before, but also because it's got a really awesome descant line at the end. We love to sing it, we hope you love to hear it too. Oh, sorry, one more thing. Now I've got the mic. No. I was also supposed to say something about the Harlequin concert coming up. Few of us also sing in a group called Harlequin. And we have a concert coming up on the 19th of December at Holy Trinity Church in Guildford. 19th of December, yes, so look out for these lovely shiny red flyers. Amy will also be singing with other guests like Amy's law firm, Stephen and Bolton, and a local school choir as well. It's going to be fabulous, so please do come if you'd like to hear more from us. I think I've done it all now.
Thank you.
We've come to the end of the concert. That's sad, isn't it? Thank you so much for coming, everybody. And can we just have one more round of applause for Corra Sound, which is Many moons ago, I sang with them, and it was a wonderful time singing with you guys. And it was very nice to join you for one song again. Right, we're going to finish off with Gaudete. It doesn't need any introduction.
Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine cadente. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine cadente. Tempus are gratiae, hoc orat tebamus, carminale ticini, devotire damus. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Deus homo factus est naturam vivante, modus mena factus est a Christo regnante. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Desideris porta, clausa per transitum, unde lux est orta, salus infinitum. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Ego nostra conscience salutiam in lustro, benedicat Domino, salus Regi nostro. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete. Gaudete, gaudete, Christus est natus, ex Maria Virgine gaudete.
Thank you. It's your turn again. To finish off the concert, we're going to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
figgy pudding, so bring some out here. Glad tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Glad tidings bring you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, what a fabulous concert that one. Thank you very much to Corra Sound, led by Amy Bebbington, and for Horsell Sings, led by Tabbush. Please give your hands together once again for that one. And that's a great run up into the Christmas season. And we very much would invite you to join us here at St Mary's for other times. Next Sunday evening, we have a traditional 9 lessons of carol service here in the church. Sunday evening, it'll all be by candlelit. It was a great atmosphere. For those of you who've also got young family or neighbours or grandchildren, on Christmas Eve, we do have 2 nativity services for the young at heart. Again, it would be great to see you there. There'll be over 700 people at those services, but we've got room for more, so we do encourage you to things. And thank you very much. Safe journey home, and it's been a pleasure welcoming you all here to St Mary's, and we hope to see you again for things. Happy Christmas to everyone.